Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough. Little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show, episode 78. Very happy to be here today. How are you doing?
Mate. I'm good. It's another beautiful day. Bit windy before the big storm that's coming though.
Yeah.
This weekend apparently.
Couple of little cyclones coming through.
Gonna be wet and windy, mate. Taste the winter early.
Support for the Jamo and Dylan Show is brought to you by Manscaped, who are the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped have released their new cologne to help you feel good and smell good at all times.
Everyone knows Manscaped has the perfect package 3.0, and now this cologne is a perfect complement to the collection. It is light, approachable, and manly in all the right ways.
Sure is, mate. And the signature scent introduces a light citrus burst before settling in to the anchoring notes of vetiver and woodsy masculine finish. Right?
Yes,
This
mate.
50ml spray cologne is hyperallergenic, cruelty-free, dye-free, paraben-free, and 100% vegan.
We wrote that ourselves too. That's just how me and Jamo describe things. So don't forget to check out the perfect package 3.0 with all the essentials for your below-the-waist grooming needs, including the Lawnmower 3.0 trimmer, which we have.
And now you can use the new Manscaped Refined Cologne to complete your set and smell great anytime, anywhere.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code Jamo and Dylan at manscaped.com.
That's 20% off and free shipping with the code Jamo and Dylan at manscaped.com. Go get it. You and I actually did something spontaneous the other night.
We did.
On the weekend. It was a Sunday night?
It was a Monday night, I believe.
Monday night.
I think it was a Monday night.
Really? I think it was Sunday. I'm pretty sure it was Sunday.
Let me try and find. What day was that? It couldn't have been a Monday. That's weird, right?
I went out Saturday night.
Bro, I think it's Monday. No.
Sunday.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we went into Monday. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So
Sunday. Sunday sesh.
I dropped my sister off at her boyfriend's place and I was lost. I was like, okay, it's 11 o'clock. It's an Easter long weekend. We have to keep the ball rolling. I'm not going to go home and sleep like a loser, like
keep
a
the
dickhead.
fun, yeah.
So I messaged Dyl and said, let's go casino. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
See if we can win some money for the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah.
So Dyl goes, yeah, fuck it. I like this idea. Let's go. So we went to the casino and we walked around for a fair bit. We had a couple of pints.
Yeah, had a few beers, walk around, check out what's what.
And then, let's talk about the machine. So,
yeah. So, I'm not a betting man at all, but
No.
I thought, you know what, we were using Jamo and Dylan money, and I thought, fuck it, it'd be rude not to have a bet tonight. I was just feeling good, and my mum had won $1,600 the night before playing the machines. All right, she's a machine addict, so I thought, you know what, I'll follow in the footsteps. So, we're walking. There was one machine I wanted to get on all night. This old lady was sitting on it, and I thought, oh, come on, Granny. And she was playing this machine for over an hour.
And you had a gut feeling about this machine.
Yeah, which was completely off. Anyway, so in the meantime, I go to a machine beforehand, I turn the 50 into 80. But I thought, this isn't the machine I want, so I'm going to cash out. So I'm 30 up. Finally, Nana gets off the machine, right? I go on it.
And this is after 2.5 hours.
The problem was it's a 20-cent machine, so it was like $6 a hit. So anyway, I lost the $50 real quick.
Yeah.
So, I was down 20. And at this time, had you played? Then go through your story and then we'll come up and then talk about the second half of the night.
Okay. My story was, I played a little bit of everything. I think I played 4 different things. So, bit of roulette, not much luck on the roulette. Lost 50 pretty quick.
Yep.
Then I played a bit of blackjack and got stitched up.
Yeah.
Remember that table?
Yeah.
That was another 50
Oh,
gone
yeah,
quick.
we got 3 21s in a row, but it wasn't like ace and 11. He was getting like 10, 3, 2, 5.
Yeah,
that
like
probably doesn't equal
nutty.
21, but you know what I mean.
So I lost on those 2 games. The wheel, what do they call it?
Yeah, money wheel or
Money
whatever.
wheel, chocolate wheel, whatever they call it. Stuffed that up. Didn't win there. And then
You said let's get another 50 each.
let's get another 50 each because I was like, the night is still young.
Yeah.
Right? And I had a feeling that we weren't going home losers.
That's fair.
Because this is Jamo and Dylan.
Yeah.
This is the money that we have earned through doing this.
Yes,
So
yes.
we're going to, I don't know.
Make the most of it.
we're going to be honest with you guys. We actually haven't spent any of the Jamo and Dylan money.
No, we don't buy anything.
We keep, we invest, we make merch, we get money back.
We're using it mostly for the merch, the next merch drop. And then after that, we'll be able to actually spend some, buy some new shoes or something nice, treat myself.
Actually. And then I went on to Casino Wars. And for those who don't play it, it is basically dealer has one card, I have one card.
Genuinely double or nothing.
Yeah. And it's literally just, if you have a higher card than the dealer,
you win.
So, and it was a $10 table. So I put down 10. My card beats his. They give me another 10. So I come back with 20. And then I was winning. And I was winning off threes.
Yeah,
and
it was
fours.
ridiculous.
And Dyl was like, nah, this is ridiculous. And like, I made all my money back.
Yeah, broke even. So 150 overall, and you came back with 150. So that's a good. Yeah, and then I had, technically I was down 20 at this point because I'd turned 50 into 80, but then lost the other 50. So I thought, okay, so I take the 50, go to this other machine. I believe it was like Gold Treasure or something like that. And I turned the 50 into 130. So
you got down to $2 at one stage.
Yeah, and then I just, you got to back yourself in, never give up. So yeah, I went home like $60 up.
Yeah.
Overall. So it was actually fun.
So Jamo and Dylan went to the casino and came home with more money. We
won.
We
beat James Packer.
We beat Crown.
Yeah, it's good. It was actually fun.
It was. So that was that. This is something here that you wanted to speak about for when we get a team together to help us do the podcast. Because eventually we'll get big enough where we need a team. Yeah,
like a little editor, sound guy, camera guy. They're probably the same person.
Bit of diversity maybe.
Like maybe an Asian, a black guy there, a Puerto Rican, something,
Yeah.
It's good to have different perspectives on things.
100%.
Definitely.
And you have this sort of rule for people that we're going to employ?
We were... with the editing software we use, it's the best for Mac, right?
Yeah, but we use Final Cut Pro.
I downloaded it on my laptop today, and then I thought, well, when people work for us, I don't want them using any other brand besides Apple. Don't come in with no Acer, HP, shitty laptop. I don't care if you say it's better. Oh, it's better, bro. It's more powerful.
Hang on, Dyl. Remember the time when we left school and you bought a HP?
Bro, and it was the worst mistake of my life. I
made fun of you.
I got rid of that and I bought that.
Yeah.
Like, it was the worst. The guy...
And that's been good for you.
And the guy... Yeah, that's been all right. It's still a bit shit. I would like a new one.
Okay.
The guy who sold it to me, it's more powerful. Shut up. Okay, it's shit. They're like, they go into the same... Anything not Mac is Android in my eyes, even computer-wise, even if, it's Microsoft, suck my dick, bro. Like, we only want people using Apple.
Yeah.
Nah, like, it's
easy for us to understand, and at the end of the day, it's actually way better.
Don't walk in the office with a HP laptop, what's the other brands?
Acer, HP.
Oh, bro, I feel sick. Like some of these laptops are like $4,000. I'm like, for what? The interface is ugly. It's not. Whatever. You like easy stuff. No, I like clean lines, nice presentation. Apple's just better, bro.
Yeah.
Get rid of I don't know why. I don't know how there's a market for electronics that are not Apple phones, and it's just people trying to be cool.
I want to Google.
It's embarrassing.
Let's go.
You're not cool if you're trying to use... for not using Apple, you're not cool. You're not off the grid. People think they're, off the grid somewhere because they don't use Apple products? Mate.
Yeah, let's play
You got a Samsung phone. They're huge.
We're going to play a game, Dyl. So, I'm going to name some laptop brands.
Disgusting. I only want to hear one.
And you try and tell me what country they're from. Lenovo.
Japan?
China.
Okay.
HP.
Japan.
United States. Dell.
Sweden.
United States. Apple.
And United States.
Yep.
Tick.
Acer.
United States.
Taiwan. One out of 5.
That was close.
But the only one you knew was Apple.
Yeah.
You know why? Because
that's the only one that matters.
Yeah.
Nothing else matters in this world, but
come at us with that sponsorship.
People are going to be like, oh, bro, blah, Ace is way better. No, it's not. It just isn't. They're ugly.
Yeah.
Microsoft is ugly, on a computer. I'd much rather Apple.
Macs have a very nice
Look how beautiful
feeling.
this is. Come on, man.
And then you compare
Touch bar.
that to a plastic.
How much is this? How much is this worth? Is it a couple grand?
Yeah, mine got stolen, so I got this through
true.
insurance.
These
And
probably
when
go
my
for
mum-
like $2,000 though, I reckon. Let's see what we can get.
I think, like maybe 1.8.
Yeah, yours got rolled. Your house got.
The house
Was that
got
when
rolled.
the PlayStation got taken?
Yeah.
That's so rude, man. That's one of the rudest things I've ever heard.
For those who don't know, my PlayStation got stolen.
This was actually a TikTok that went viral.
It was,
which was surprising. I just put it up because I thought it was so funny.
I think it did $500,000 or something.
It was. It was
pretty
one
good.
of our first big ones ever.
And basically, my PlayStation got stolen while I was on holiday. I was in Cairns, right? And I went on. Well, that was when Fortnite was big, and I'm on Fortnite with my mate, and we, like Squirrel Legend, which is my username, joined our party, and I was on my mate's PlayStation at the time, and then they get on the mic, so I'm listening to the criminals, the crooks who stole my fucking computer. And they're like,
laughing at you,
me.
bro.
And I'm there serious. I'm vexed. I'm like, who is this? Why'd you do it?
Give me my laptop back.
Give me my laptop back. Yeah, I just want it. Please return it. If Mrs. Home. And then they ended up dipping from the squad, and then I couldn't.
They're probably still having fun today.
I went to the police station and I said, "There's an IP. There's like something to do with you can track it." And they said, "Oh, it's not a good enough reason."
See, mate,
stolen
bro. I want my. This is I don't hate cops at all. Good, like I respect them, but when for example, when my chain got stolen, I want these cops, bro. I want you to turn into the Terminator. I want you to. So for example, I want them to bust through the house, kick a door in, go through a window, grab the laptop. You know, like. I want you to chase after this bloke, tackle him to the ground. Like, nah. Look at this. So Apple MacBook Pro, 13-inch, just for $2,000, 256 gigabyte. No, that's a good laptop. Look at the shits you can get. What
is that? Gaming laptop. 2.1K. Microsoft Surface.
HP Omen EOTX 15 full HD gaming laptop.
What about the Asus Vivo Flipbook?
Look at that piece of shit for $2,500. What can I get $2,500 Apple wise? Bro, give me 2.2 MacBook Pro 500 gig. Look at that beauty.
Look at the one on the left, 16-inch 500 gigs.
3.7.
That looks so much better.
Look at these pieces of shit. Dell, disgusting. HP, what is
Pavilion.
that? Oh my god, bro! Look at this.
That one's got a 1 star.
ZenBook.
The HP has a 1-star rating.
Bro, this is not a 4 and a 4. Look at that piece of shit for $1,398. Bro, you just go get your MacBook Air.
You know when people say, "Oh, once you go black, you can never go back." It's the same with like Mac. Once you go Mac, you'll never go back.
I like that. Once you go Mac, you'll never go back. HP Envy, bro. 2.6K looks like shit.
Yeah, we get it, Dyl.
Look at this. But what annoys me is there's such a market for these crappy laptops.
If you're pissing me off, I'm gonna start calling you Dell.
See what I mean? Bro. Huawei. Disgusting.
That's not.
Don't use anything besides Mac.
All right, there we go. That was passionate.
Yeah, man. So we just heard a story about something in Perth, right? So it's this. We don't know if it's true or not at all.
Let's just call it underground, illegal, young girls.
So like they're legal
of age.
So that from what we heard, there's a place in Perth, and women work there. You know, it's a job. And it probably can't be completely. It's not legal because prostitution's not legal. Basically,
they help bring people in to buy drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
However, there's also another little.
We've heard that rich men go in there with lots of money. Yeah, there's women there, consenting women.
A lineup. Yeah. It's like on the videos on YouTube. It's like a Sidemen Tinder or like a 20 date one. Yeah. And there's a lineup, and you got to pick which you.
And apparently, they are also holding platters of drugs, whatever
substances. Yep.
So, and the men, have a good night with the drugs, have a good time with the lady, pay thousands apparently. Yeah. So we just want to know, like, what else is going on in Perth? What are some You know, what are
We want underground
what are
bars,
Perth's secrets?
underground clubs. We want the secrets, the things that we probably aren't allowed to know.
Yeah, mate. What's the illegal stuff going
DM
on?
us.
Like, what's happening in Perth? What's the darker side of Perth?
Give us the down low on what
There
we
must be
don't
people who know of or are a part of, and we just want send it in anonymously if you want. You know,
Yeah, make a fake
Don't name
Instagram, make a
names.
burner account.
But what's going on in Perth? Because I heard about that and I thought, wow, I didn't know
Yeah.
that even existed in Perth. So what else is going on?
I think there's a lot going on, Dyl, that we don't know about.
I really wanna know.
We're really intrigued.
I really am.
We might crack some like undercover ring.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Make millions.
I know. There's got to be. Yeah, let us know what's going on in Perth.
For
Definitely.
sure. Some bloke I know wants to save humanity. Okay,
That's a noble cause.
massive, mate. Like we were saying, what do you want to do? And he
I just
said,
want to get rich. So
save humanity.
There you go.
Yeah. Ask me what I want to do.
What do you want to do, mate?
Just make people happy. That's good. Yeah, and money, obviously. But yeah, this guy wants to save humanity, and he's a great bloke, by the way. Quirky character, likes some abstract things, and
As they usually do. The ambitious ones.
He loves the stock market. Very invested in that, and I think he's done quite well for himself. So respect to him. And he was also saying that he believes that humanity will be fucked. We'll be mind controlled. We won't have any control over our emotions, thoughts, anything like that. And he reckons one of the causes, or I think he's called it the second step, was the phone. Right? So, phone, look, I've got it to my left, you've got it in front of you, right?
I love this thing.
It's always attached to us.
As it should be.
Before bed, when you wake up, right? Even people in third world countries have phones now.
Little poor
right?
Chinese kids still have a phone.
They find
Well, they're
one.
making them.
Yes.
They're in the factory, bro. You can sneak one out, I'm sure.
But yeah, so he reckons that these phones, already through like swiping, TikTok, it's rejigging our brain, like, and I somewhat believe some of this stuff.
Yes, I
right?
completely agree.
Now, he thinks that there's these people who, I don't know what they're called, who they are. People call them the elites or whatever.
The Craigsons.
It's a group of people above everyone that want to have control over humanity. Right?
Yep, I completely agree.
I agree. And then you can look at things like the vaccine rollout, and we don't know exactly what's in it.
Funny you mentioned that. Quick side note, I was watching Alex Jones, right? I don't think he's crazy anymore because he's right about too many things.
Okay.
And he was saying that the vaccine's just going to fuck everyone up. Mentally, you're going to, like, it'll... Apparently, yeah, but it's definitely the... not good.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you know what? A lot of comments were like, where everyone used to call this bloke crazy, but he's been right about so much
Yeah.
lately. Like, I wouldn't doubt him anymore.
And I'm not going to say the virus is fake, but I do think that
There's
it
another
could have-
agenda.
Yeah, but that it could have been man-made.
I think
right?
it was, 100%.
In a lab or whatever.
yeah.
And it's been distributed, right? It's gone worldwide. It's probably hasn't done as much as it wanted. The people
Agreed.
wanted it to do.
So maybe the vaccines, they're going, let's really get them.
But that all these things would have been written down and planned.
Yeah,
right?
they would have every
now, this is
scenario
a conspiracy
planned
theory.
out.
For those who like it, join in, right?
Yeah.
Send us what you think. But so we think that, the rollout of these vaccines, there's not good stuff in it. I think anything artificially created always has a bad intention behind it.
Yeah, Satan.
Now, we look at, the rollout. A lot of people don't want to, touch the vaccine, right? I want to do it purely just for travel, so I can go around the
fair.
world, because they're going to make that a thing, I think.
That'll be mandatory.
And then there's so much unknown about these vaccines and, the coronavirus itself. But anyway, so side topic. But the phones attached to the hands, whatever, we're controlled by these, basically, through
Yeah.
social media and stuff. And then the Neuralink, Elon Musk, right? This bloke reckons that within, 20, 30 years, everyone is going to have one implanted in them. At birth or later down the track, everyone needs one to be a part of society.
Yeah.
If you don't have one, you're an
You're an
outcast.
outcast.
Yeah,
A
and
leper.
and you're done. You probably get killed off. Now, when you have this Neuralink, the more advanced it gets, the more the creator of it or the person doing the programming will have control over you. Yep. So they'll have control over your brain, emotions, feelings, whatever, right? Elon, you know, we've talked highly of him, but he might be a part of this group.
Maybe.
That is changing the world for control and the worse.
I think so. It's definitely going that way. The world is going into... They want to control. They know everything about us.
Maybe this podcast will be taken down. We're the next Alex
Maybe
Jones
we'll get killed, bro, or something. Imagine that. If we are not suicidal, if anything happens to us, it's a setup, okay? We're fine.
Yeah.
There ain't no like, car crash. No, it's a setup. We drive well. Nothing. Trust me. This is a warning.
Mm-hmm.
We're happy. We're fine. I don't want to go anywhere.
So we're gonna get expired, bro.
We're fine. Don't believe anything.
But yeah, also media itself is run by higher ups.
Yep.
Right. You're not saying like, Channel 7 push what they want to make sales. Yeah, but there's
a guy up the top saying no, push this or I'll kill you.
Exactly, and there's heaps of stuff that gets left out of the news that should be there.
100%. Well, it's because they're biased, bro.
Oh, of course. But the world isn't what we make of it. You know what I mean? The world is so much more, and we'll never know everything. And I think it's okay to question. I think people who question can be seen as crazy, but I think there's some truth behind what we're saying. I'm not saying it all is. This is all theoretical. And this guy was saying that he wants to make enough money to form a team to make a change. And he's talking trillions of dollars, right?
Yeah.
And once this happens, there'll be a war on control of society.
Okay.
And I was telling this bloke, look, mate, you're not going to be here. It's not going to matter, right? And
it does matter.
But he cares about the future generations.
Okay.
I care about my future kids, my family and stuff like that.
Yeah, I care about... That's why I'm trying to get rich, bro, so they can live well.
But am I thinking 500 years down the track? Probably not.
No.
I don't think so. A lot of things will change by then.
Yeah. Hopefully our videos are still kicking around on a million views or something.
I don't reckon videos will be a thing in 500 years.
People just watch them in their head.
Yeah, through the Neuralink. And they're just getting... there's only like 2 videos I can watch ever.
Yeah. 2 content creators.
Yeah. It will be like, I don't know, Putin's 5th grandson.
Yeah.
And like Kim Jong-un's
they'll take over.
Girlfriends or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a crazy world.
It is. So that's just something to think about. A bit of food for thought. Bang.
Mr. Lilly?
Chris Lilley, right? So he's come out this week. He's been a little bit quiet since his last show. Now, I know his last show was okay, but not many people liked it.
Yeah.
Summer Heights High and Angry Boys were like his peak.
Even Tonga. I love Jonah from Tonga.
But then, again, he's a character from... Right. And then there's also Jamo, right? He came out with a podcast this week, right?
Oh, interesting.
Where he is Jamo.
Okay.
And it goes for 20 minutes. And I'm not going to lie, I listened to it. And it was very good.
Yeah?
He's a beast.
Okay.
I'm just going to spoil a little bit here. I reckon you'd actually enjoy it. Even though it's a piss take and he's playing a girl, I enjoy it because he pushes the boundaries.
Okay.
One of my favourite quotes, I just took it down, was, I used to go down on myself when I was 11. I was very flexible. And I was just thinking, is there any girl, and this is very like out there question, but is there any girl that has tried to go down on themselves? Because like obviously we've heard stories of guys who have taken their ribs out to suck their own dick. Yeah. And they do it in like Brazil. Shout out to Brazil. I've heard that a lot of the strippers in clubs, a lot of the gay people. Yep.
Bang, and they do it.
It's like self-fellatio or something like that.
That's true. Yeah. I've heard of that.
It was actually in the Inbetweeners.
Yeah, it's a part of a show.
Where? No, they were in Mykonos.
No, Malia.
Malia, that's right. Yes?
Malia.
Yeah, Malia, that's right. In Greece.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think it's in Greece. But I don't know where it is, but Malia, yeah.
Jamo, I used to go down on myself when I was 11, and he's just come up with that off the dome and like... Very good. Like, he's a genius.
He is. He's a great bloke.
Jamo was never my favourite character, And I advise anyone who hasn't seen like Summer Heights High to get around it and watch it. If you like us, you like that.
Yeah, it's classic.
It is
in
classic.
Australia. It
It's
really is.
This is a big statement. It is the Inbetweeners of Australia.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you can compare it to.
I'd say so,
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, get around that and watch
Definitely,
it.
mate.
We always show love to Chris Lilley. Remember, like, people tried to cancel him and stuff.
It's good to see him back after that little
Fuck that
hiccup.
off.
It's good. It's good.
Cancel culture's fucked. We know that.
Yeah, cancel culture sucks, bro.
We know that. But let's get on to some MILF still.
3 this week.
Yep.
I think it's a strong week.
Well, I
Vicky,
had a look as well.
whoever Vicky was, we got a lot of people saying vote for Vicky.
Yeah, she was the winner of that.
But
week.
also shout out Daphne because we got a younger photo of Daphne. Incredible.
Oh my lord.
Like a beautiful
Miss
woman.
Universe? Something like that.
But
yeah, we had to keep a lot out this week because we actually did have a few sent in. So we've narrowed it down to 3.
3 this week. So single mum, 36.
Beautiful. Okay. let's have a look.
KYLA, I believe, from England.
Okay. Yeah, still physically in shape.
Yeah, well, 36. She's still young, bro.
She is.
It's a young
Says,
woman.
all my friends think that she's a MILF.
That's fair.
She's an absolute hero, if I'm honest, and my best friend.
That's
and that's
beautiful.
from Phoebe. Thank you very much, Phoebe. Your mum is beautiful.
Yes.
And she looks like a lovely lady.
Looks great.
Wish her all the best.
Good for her age.
And we wish you all the
Kept
best.
in shape.
And everyone
I
from the
respect
UK.
Okay. So,
Okay.
this one isn't so respectful, but I'm going to read it out.
Okay.
We would never say this about people.
No, we would never.
Hi, fellas. This is Joe, my friend's mum.
Okay.
Dirty little slut from Kent, UK, 50 years old. And he did write that.
Okay.
This is Joe. I'm not sure which one she is in this photo,
Mm-hmm.
but
Gorgeous woman.
brunette. I do like brunettes.
She seems to be naturally gifted.
She seems like she's fun, like she likes to party.
Yes.
And yeah, he's whoever. If the mate sees this, I apologise that your friend said that about your mum. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
This guy's Instagram account is strange. I mean, www.lanarhodes.com.
He's obviously a perv,
He's definitely a perv.
little pervert.
And yeah, shout out to Joe.
Okay, and third one, last but not least,
I'm sure she's a great mother. 50 years old.
Swedish mum. I have to
about
nominate
photos.
my mum. She's a mother of 3, moved here from Sweden and has been modelling for years. She's 52 now and stopped 4 years ago.
Wow. I love how there's the old photos and then we are progressing on a motorbike. Okay, can I just have a...
Have a squiz through that, mate. Even, I think it's...
With the little dog.
There's a photo of her dad. He's a good-looking bloke as well, if you keep going down.
Mm-hmm. Getting there. Yeah.
Great-looking man.
Yeah.
So, you've got 2 really good-looking parents.
There you go. Yeah, he's a handsome bloke. And yeah, she's honestly the kindest and funniest human alive. I definitely won the lottery with her. Have a good one, boys.
That's
Lots
beautiful.
of love from Queensland.
That's what we
and I
love to
love the
see.
potty. Thank you, Molly, for that. Oh yeah, look, I did like the second one. But the catalogue.
I like the story of this. I like that the dad's good-looking as well. I like it she's from
I
Sweden.
love the fact they've moved to Australia.
It's a beautiful story, that one.
This
This could be the best. Yeah, that's sick. This could be the best week.
Potentially.
The quality's very good. They're all winners. Who's your favourite?
They're all winners in my eyes.
So your favourite's the second.
No, I liked the second, but the winner for me has to be this one.
I agree, just because of the story, all the
And
photos.
It's a great
story.
shout out to Molly for sending this. 52 years old, right? She only stopped 4 years ago. So when she was 48, she stopped modelling. Look at this. We've got bikini shoot. We've got...
Polaroid?
No, she was in this What's On magazine or whatever. And then you go through all these photos and you get down to... She is the kindest and funniest human alive. A beautiful woman that is funny, very hard to find, and we have one right here.
Amazing. So
She
Molly
your winner?
Dawson, congratulations. She didn't pop mum's name in there, but yeah.
Okay.
Great,
Swedish
great
52
parents.
winner.
Amazing.
Yeah. And the dad would probably win on the DILF of the week. So,
Yeah, definitely.
should we do that?
Yeah, we can
Do a
do it. I don't
couple
mind
dilfs?
doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, if you got a hot dad.
You got a good looking dad.
A lot of girls will send in like their friend's dad or like
that'll get juicy.
school teacher or
Yeah,
something.
they will.
And I think it'll pop off. Girls will love this shit.
Yeah. We're happy
But
to
yeah.
do that. All
Let's
right.
move on to some voice messages and some confessions.
Hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the Poddy, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
Boys, just got a question for the Poddy. If the other countries in the world played AFL, like America, China, all the other big countries, how long do you think it would take for them to overtake us if there was like a world competition? Or would they never overtake us in talent at AFL?
Interesting.
20 to 30 years?
I think obviously the standout would be America.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they got some pretty athletic, physically, like, I mean, some of those NBA players learn to...
I'm telling you, a UK team would be elite.
Yeah,
they
you
already,
reckon?
they already play Gaelic.
Yeah, and
Their
they
players
play
come over
international
and-
rules as well.
Mm.
So they would be the two, I think, big ones.
I think like in England and Ireland, I reckon the Irish team would be very, very good.
Yeah.
That's just purely because Gaelic football over there is massive.
Yeah.
And they're highly skilled. Yeah, the best teams would be like, USA. China would eventually get good, but physically they're probably not built for the sport.
That's true.
New Zealand would end up having a sick team, but
Yeah.
I think
still think we'd always have them.
Yeah. But in terms of how many years do you reckon would it
Yeah,
take?
a long time. Because, like I said, it's in
I
our
reckon like
genetics,
30
bro.
years.
Yeah, it'd take a long... We'd win the first, 7 World Cups
The
or
first 10
something.
years is making learning the rules.
Yeah, they'd get smoked.
And then getting physically... It might even take 100 years. Like, to get physically adapted to the
Yeah.
way we play.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it might never happen. I mean, you look at... I don't know when basketball was invented or where, but obviously America dominated. No one can get close to them at World Cups or Olympics. So maybe we would always just dominate. Who knows?
How's it going, boys? I was listening to last week's Poddy, and you were talking about swear words, particularly the old C word, and it reminded me, one of my mates, as a joke, he kind of said, instead of saying that's fucked, he just goes, oh, that's cunted. Like, oh, that's pretty cunted. And now, whenever I hear that's fucked, it doesn't sound right. It sounds wrong. Or it totally stuck. That's cunted. So, A, I want to know what you think of that's cunted, whether it'll get around. And B, I want to know if anyone, particularly if you're not from Australia, do you have any, sick fucking swear words that we can just chuck on the roster? Because it's about time we got rid of the old stinkers. Anyway, cheers, guys. Cheers.
That's
Cheers,
fair.
mate.
We use that term.
Yeah,
that term
no,
is used over
that
here.
term widely used in, I guess, our
Yep.
surroundings, our friend group and
Definitely.
stuff. Yeah, no, that's a word that I specifically liked. Like when it came out, I was like, yeah, it's a good one. And it's like a combination. It's like adding an ed at anything just makes it sound a bit.
And I
more-
like that. Yeah, send in other swear words or
Yeah,
terms you use.
100%.
I like that.
There'd be ones out in country Australia that we wouldn't understand. I want to hear some of those. But yeah, send through your creative swear words. Let us know. We can get creative on the podcast.
Hi boys, got another question for the Poddy. So someone said to me the other day, would you rather only be able to whisper or only be able to shout? And I've been thinking about it ever since and I just can't come to a conclusion, so what would you prefer?
I think I'm going whisper.
I'm going whisper as well.
Because then you can be like a man of few words.
Yep.
You know, and kind
Mysterious.
of mysterious. People be like, oh, I wonder.
And then when I my horny brain just goes straight to the bedroom, you're not going to want to be shouting in the bedroom. I
No
think
one likes the loud person.
a little whisper in the ear can do a world of
sensual.
danger, you know?
Yeah, no one likes the loud person.
No.
Nah, you don't want to be that
definitely not.
bloke.
No, I know
or
a few
girl.
and I do not associate with them.
Not at all, not at all.
Hey boys, love the Poddy. Just a question to go on what that girl said last week about how if a normal person posts a photo in their lingerie, they're instantly labelled, but if someone with a decent following does it, they're like the best things ever. So I bodybuild, so I post a lot of photos of my body. I'm very comfortable in my skin, very comfortable with my physical appearance. And I post photos and I have some guys in my DMs that instantly think I have an open house party in my vagina and everyone's invited. And then when I knock them back or reject them, they sit there and say that I'll never find anyone to date me because I post photos like that, and, what do I expect when I post photos like that? And just wondering your thoughts on that. Is that like a turn-off if you were to date someone and they posted a lot of photos of their body? Does that turn you off? Anyway, cheers.
Very interesting.
I think
It's good if you're confident.
yeah, it's a body positivity thing. Like if you are comfortable in your own skin, post what you want.
Yeah.
And then your boyfriend will just have to your boyfriend, if he doesn't like it, then you're not meant to be together.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've got to be the right match. Like you got to work out what each other likes before delving deep into stuff. But
It's all about preferences.
good on her.
Hey boys, how's it going? I'm Charlie here, and I've got a real mindfuck for you. So it's basically about how you can be your own grandfather, and it's really trippy. So suppose you marry a widow who already has a grown-up daughter, and then your father marries the widow's grown-up daughter. Now the widow's daughter becomes your mother. Since your mother's mother is your wife is also your grandmother. So now you're a grandpa because you are the husband of your grandmother. But yeah,
You've got to write this shit down.
He lost me.
Yeah.
I reckon I can figure this out. I'm backing myself.
Chat to you soon.
Okay. So,
Can you remember it?
Hey boys, how's it going? I'm Charlie here, and I've got a...
Dill's just working it out here.
So it's basically about how you can be your own grandfather.
Mhm.
It's really tricky. So suppose you marry a widow who already has a grown-up daughter.
so widow,
Mm-hmm.
daughter.
Widow means no.
Husband's
Live
been killed,
husband.
sadly.
Or just died.
So I marry her.
Mm-hmm.
I marry the widow. Beautiful.
And then your father marries the widow's grown-up daughter.
Dad,
Mm-hmm. Marries.
marry.
Okay.
Now the widow's daughter becomes your mother.
Yes. So she's now my mum, technically. Stepmum.
Yes, because the dad's also involved.
Yeah, so she's my stepmum. The daughter's now my stepmum, and I've married the widow.
Mm.
Since your mother's mother is your wife,
Since your mother's mother is your wife.
Hang on.
Yep.
Mother's mother.
So that's my stepmum now,
Yep.
but her mum is my wife.
Oh, yeah.
And technically
yeah.
she would be my step-grandmum.
Yeah, I got that.
your wife is also your grandmother.
Yes.
So now you're a grandpa because you are the husband of your grandmother.
I get it.
Oh, it's disgusting, though.
I feel it.
Oh, I feel it. I feel
Wow.
it in my stomach. I'm about to throw up just thinking of the ancestral behaviours.
But it's not.
Yeah, but it's all steps. But
But it's weird.
bro, if they can make a staircase, there's that many steps.
Damn, bro. That's a thinking man's question,
That
Charlie.
is too much thinking for my brain.
Whew.
You wanted to get to the bottom
I
of it.
like
and
that.
you
I like
did.
that stuff.
Jesus, sent me back to fucking year 10.
All right. I don't know which one we'll just listen to both of his.
Okay.
Right, lads. Did we invent mathematics or did we discover it? Nice one, cheers.
Mathematics.
Did we invent it or discover
Do you
it?
invent mathematics?
We invented it, right?
How do you discover mathematics?
I don't. Yeah, math sucks, anyways.
Mathematics. Yeah, but what was the first thing? So you discover it or invent it? I think you have to invent it because it's used in a lot of science and stuff.
Right, lads, I'm not a weirdo out, but birds obviously shit a lot, but they don't piss. I just found that quite weird. Birds don't piss.
Is that true?
Yes, they do.
Go on. Is yours? Have you
think
ever
so.
seen it?
Unless it was a wet poo. Do
Wow.
birds pee? They do not have... Yeah, okay. So they pee. They just pee out of their ass. So,
as you do.
So that they do not have separate exits for urine and feces, right? So when they shit,
It's a
it
one-stop
comes
shop.
out like yucky green or whatever it is. And then when they pee, it converts to uric acid, which reduces water loss. So it comes out a different colour, but it still comes out more liquidy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it just comes out the arse. So.
We already knew that anyway. We're just explaining it to everyone.
Yeah.
Hi boys, if you were to pick 4 of your mates to play the Inbetweeners characters, so Neil, Simon, Jay and Will, who would you pick? Cheers boys, love the potty.
Okay. So we got to pick 4 of our mates to play the characters.
If I remember, I'll try to put up photos as well.
So Josh Rognetta can play Simon.
Yeah, so Josh Rognetta is definitely Simon,
Yep.
but he looks a little bit like Jay.
Yeah, but he's Simon.
So we have to call him Simon.
Yep.
Who are you going for Neil?
I think Jared Moore.
You reckon?
Yeah. Tall, like lanky.
Okay.
But who else could play Neil?
Yeah, we don't have many mates physically like Neil. But who has a personality of Neil? I don't know.
Kind of stupid. Bit weird.
Gets girls though, like just
Slightly.
yeah. Leave that one for now. Jared is the front runner, but
Who's Jay?
Jared's locked up.
Who's Jay?
Jay, who shit talks? Who's Jay?
Like Evan? I don't know.
Evan was my front runner, thinking like, but
Do you know, or even like, and then who's Will? Who's a nerd?
I feel like you're a little bit like Jay.
Yeah, I am. But it said pick our mates, so
Yeah.
we're excluding ourselves. Maybe Rog can be Will.
Is it
because he's a bit of a nerd.
But do we have to be? I feel like he wants us to be included in that 4.
Oh, does he?
So like you, me, and other 2. I'm not sure exactly if that's right, but I don't know where we'd find us because we're a mixture of all of them.
Yeah, it's too tough.
We've learnt how to communicate with people through the Inbetweeners.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So we had Rognetta Simon.
Yep. He could also be Will though.
He could,
but
be
he's more
Will.
Simon.
We don't have
I
a
think
Will in our group.
We don't. Who's a little nerdy? Well, Jared's a bit of a nerd.
Yeah, but he's not a Will.
Nah, he's not a Will. We don't have a Will.
No, we don't.
Is Rog a Will? He was a Will at one point, I feel.
Yeah, but Rog was all of them at one point.
Except Neil.
He could have even been Neil. Actually, yeah, he
Lucky
wasn't.
Harrower could be Simon because he falls in love really hard.
True.
In that way, in that sense. It's tough.
I could even be Simon in some instances.
Instances. I don't know, man. It's not easy.
It's not working. Fucking work. Yeah, no, that one's too hard for us right now.
There's a few contenders, but it is hard to pick one for each.
All right, boys. I just want to know, are Australians tall? It's coming from Scotland. Australians are actually tall. Because I feel like every single Australian is 5'10". I feel like they're 5'10". We're standing on it right now. Well, I want to find out if they're 5'10". Love the body, boys. Love the body.
But the 5'10" to 5'11" to 6 foot range is pretty common, I reckon.
Yeah,
But
so
if you look around, there's a lot of short people.
if you would say the average male height, you'd probably say 5'10", 5'11".
Let's see. I mean, Google always says it's like small.
It
but
has different... Because there's also a lot of people don't go out to clubs and stuff because that's where we get our info from.
Yeah.
You go to the shops, you go to the clubs, right?
So in the
5'10".
There you go, 5'10". So we actually are fairly. Look at the UK. They're smaller.
They are.
They're still 5'10", but we're 5'10.5".
Yeah.
Look at America, 5'9".
I'm pretty sure Netherlands average is
They're
6
like 6
or
foot. They're
6'1".
big men, bro.
Like, yeah, it's massive.
Average human height.
So he thinks
Wikipedia.
everyone's 5'10".
You've
I'm
been-
actually 5'10".
You're spot on. Where's the
You'd
stats?
be like a 5'11".
5'11.5".
Ooh.
I know, I'm close. 6 foot if I put shoes on, so I'll take
Maybe
it.
I'm a 5'10 and a half now because I think I have grown a little bit.
Yeah?
I don't know. Don't think I'll get to the 6 foot, but
New Zealand, 5'7".
surely not. Go down to the top
They're
5.
kids, bro.
I feel like, so you know how he was saying,
Oh, Australia's is different there. 5'7.9".
is this for men and women?
That's men, bro, I think.
Oh, they're getting...
Oh, no. Oh, no, that's for everything. Yeah.
179.
Yeah. That's
men.
probably... Yeah, that's... Yeah. Okay, we'll go top
So this
5
is-
tallest
Yeah,
countries.
this is countries, men and women.
5th, Czech Republic,
Okay.
5'8". Average man is 5'10". Oh, just their women are a bit taller on
Yeah.
average. Denmark, 5'8". Estonia, 5'8". Latvia, 5'9". The Netherlands. Look, the average bloke is as close to 6 foot as you can get.
Yeah, let's just call them 6 foot.
And the women, wow.
Big schlongers as well, apparently, the Dutch.
There you go, mate.
So, the Scottish bloke, I assume they would have a shorter average height. And he was saying 5'10" as if it was something really hard, like, it was a really high number.
Mm.
I swear every Australian's at least 5'10".
Probably. There you go.
Mm.
All right, we have 2 confessions, mate. I believe you have the first one
Yes.
on your phone, and then I've
Yeah.
got a pretty weird one.
So, basically, this confession comes from the UK, well, above the, like, Northern Ireland, right? Now, there is a man, and he's 50 years old,
Okay.
right? He is mentally challenged,
Yep.
and he lives next door to where this girl's parents live, right? So this girl goes back to see her parents,
Okay.
and
That's good.
they always talk to the man next door just to be nice, and because it's a next door neighbour, you just got to be friendly with him, right?
Yep.
So this girl in her late 20s, right? She has gone to visit her parents and was talking to the man next door, and the man asked, it was like, do you have Facebook?
Okay. Friendly.
And very nice girl, so she said, yeah, I do. She saw no harm in it, okay? He was like, what's the worst that could happen?
That's true.
Right? So this guy's added her on Facebook. She's accepted it and gone, okay, well, whatever, like, we're friends now. Now, a few hours later, she received a message saying, like, hey, what are you up to? How are you? Right? Nothing too harmful there. And she just left it, right? She didn't leave him on scene.
Delivered.
Just it's been delivered. A couple hours later, he says, oh, what are you up to tomorrow? Or what are you up to this week or something?
This is the mentally ill,
Yeah.
slightly whatevered. Yeah.
Yeah, mentally challenged human being. Bit slow. And he just sent another message and said, do you want to do something tomorrow? So she's freaking out a bit. She's thinking, okay, do I reply to him and say no? That will break his heart.
Yes.
Like, then I have to go and see him again when I go back to my mum and dad's. Like, or do I leave it completely? Block it. She goes, do I block him? He's like...
Is he like crazy or is he like autistic?
No,
like-
autistic. Autistic.
But does he have potential?
So
to,
like mental... So he thinks like a child but is 50 years old. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So he's sent message after message. How are you? What are you doing? Let's see each other. All this stuff. And she doesn't want to be a bitch about it.
He's faking it.
So does she go... The options are...
I think you just
Block
gotta
him?
say no. I'm sorry. I don't know. I can't.
Because then it's just the next time that they see each other is going to be so awkward.
Just say no. Just say, oh, sorry, I'm busy.
Okay.
Just be busy every time he asks. He's a kid. He won't know why.
He's not.
You said he thinks like a kid, so he's not going to be able to think too well.
Okay. Next confession, let's go.
Just tell him you're busy. You'll be all right. This one's creepy. It's from Mitch Matthews. So he's long time listener.
Okay.
Patreon, I believe. Hey lads, this will make more sense if I type it. Little story time. A mate and I went to this abandoned country club in Tweed Heads on the Gold Coast, or northern New South Wales anyway. So my mate has a film camera and is taking photos. We are walking around and all of a sudden we go past this room and all of a sudden it becomes freezing. Like I'm talking I need a jumper and trackies ASAP. Mate continues to take pictures and this is where it gets me. Here's the film developed and this is what he took.
Huh?
Keep reading.
So okay, all right, I got this. We looked up the country club and found this photo of a couple that are now dead but owned it. Okay, so I'm looking at the height here.
That's right.
Oh, no. No. So these people are the exact same height. We shat ourselves when we saw this photo, but lads, you have to say it's fucking crazy. Thought this could be some
Are you going to
mental...
put that on?
Yeah, I'll put the photos
bro,
on.
Look at that. Oh, bro. Fuck that.
Why are the eyes so white? Oh, and they're actually like the old lady, scary woman. Mitch, I hope you're alright, brother.
Fuck that, bro. There's a thing. I was watching a movie with Mum yesterday, and it's on these. It was a YouTube trend. People open up. They're called D-buck or Dybbuk boxes.
Okay.
And they have like basically like demons or ghosts trapped in them, and it fucks people up, bro. Like some people, like it really fucks
Has to
them.
get exercised.
I would never fuck with shit like that in my life. No.
Ouija board? No?
No. Oh yeah, maybe.
No, that's funny.
I feel like that's more like kiddie.
Remember people used to do like Bloody Mary in the mirror and then like shit
Yeah.
themselves and run away?
But shit like this, bro. That's fucking scary.
Yeah. Make sure you send me those photos.
Oh man, Mitch.
That's nuts. And I've never seen anything live in the flesh. We've been to an abandoned place before.
Yeah.
And we heard things, but we didn't see anything.
Yeah. Yeah. That could have just been crackies.
Yeah. I reckon we should do that for a video. Go to another abandoned place.
We can do that.
Scary, but it's
I
fucking
actually
fun.
checked out that you know Atlantis,
Yeah.
there's nothing there. It's
all
literally
got
just
taken
one
down.
statue. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty disappointing, to be honest.
Yeah, no. And there's no scariness about that. It
Nothing
was-
at all.
And yeah, Dad used to work there. It was literally just a SeaWorld of WA.
But yeah, where's let us know if there's anywhere in Perth/Western Australia that's really haunted and abandoned, and we can have
Yeah.
a little gaze.
Maybe we can even do one with people from Perth. We all go there.
Fuck. Oh
Have
man.
like 15 of us going through this house.
Bring a ghost hunter or something.
I'd rather have strength in numbers when you go
I'm
to a
taking
place
straight.
like that.
I'll minimum 5 people.
Because it gets scary when it's me, you, and Lockie filming or something.
Because think about it. If it's me and you, right? One of us is done.
Yep.
It's just you and Lockie or me and Lockie. It's only 2 of us left.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Lockie will probably die of a heart attack.
Imagine
then you're on your
stand-
own.
It's interesting. He said, so the room got really cold, okay?
People say that, bro.
And then they didn't see them, did they? They saw it on the film. So the film captured it. And what could the oh, mate, I don't know.
Makes me wanna, oh, bro.
I love the fact they researched it.
Yes, yeah, I like
Because
that.
then you can see, holy
You
shit,
can
it's
create
the
the
same
story.
height.
Oh, it was the
So-
same height too, bro.
But imagine that. Well, I got goosebumps right now.
I'm saying my neck, bro. Oh, fuck.
But yeah, like how your height translates into your ghost stature.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine, right? Dwarves.
Midget ghost.
Yeah, like you just see 2 eyes. Like
You think it's a demonic
dick
kid,
height.
it's a demonic midget. He's still angry at the
short
world.
statured person.
Still angry at the world.
Yeah.
Little man syndrome.
Just biting ankles like your dog. Rip Jack.
Oh, Rip Jack. He'll fuck shit up in the afterlife.
Oh, mate.
He's tearing it up already.
I don't want to come back to your house because I think he's going to rip my ankle. But yeah, that's it for another week. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Remember, the Patreon is live. We have, 7 episodes up there now, bonus episodes. So if you want more Jamo and Dylan, check us out on that. But yeah, have a good one. Have a lovely week, and we'll see you next time.